Hey you guys, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel, Divine and Gifted. I am Shay. What's up? Welcome back. Okay, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can know when I upload. You guys, I would love to go live, do free readings, chat with y'all, all that. So please help me get to 1,000 subscribers, please and thank you. So yes, and we almost there. So keep doing what y'all doing, keep coming through. Okay. So anyways, this is going to be energy check-in for you guys. See how you guys are doing, what's going on with the collective. Okay. Now, we do have the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. What's going on with the collective? Spirit, use me as a guide to help aid and assist the collective energy, please. Full of unconditional love and light surround me in my energy. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Now, I do see disagreements within some type of household, foundation, Five of Wands. I do see disagreements within some type of household or foundation. I do see the uprooting of something here with this Ten of Cups here in reverse with the Eight of Wands. Now, these two coming out in reverse, damn, the Ten of Cups twice in reverse. These two, the alarm going off is signifying its significance, okay? But these two in reverse means that there was a disagreement, there was an argument, or there is some type of hold, delay, or stop in some type of household situation. Or this could be happiness or your joy, your peace, or something like that. So you could be within some type of foundation to where you aren't necessarily really happy, or things aren't really flourishing and thriving as you thought on an emotional level. Okay, now the Seven of Swords is here because there is a need for you to really analyze here. Now, I don't know. Now, this definitely could be someone lying about a family situation or something like that. Somebody found out, it blew up, y'all got into a heated argument or a discussion. That's very much so what this can be. Now, however, I do feel as though with this Seven of Swords energy is that how you go about your next steps or how you move forward when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to you opening up and expressing how you feel, you need to be clear because obviously you're being misunderstood. There's something here that's causing some type of blockage here. Now, the blockage could very much so you trying to convince yourself of a happy foundation, of a happy house, happy wife, happy life kind of situation. I don't know. But I feel like with this Seven of Swords here coming up, that means that there is something here that needs to be revealed mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Take it how it resonates. But this Seven of Swords is like, I just feel as though this Seven of Swords is telling you that something isn't true. Like something is a facade, or you can't sweep this under the rug and try to move on. You have to process what's happening, why it's happening, how it's affecting you, how it's affecting your day-to-day life with the Five of Wands here. Okay, I feel as though too with the Seven of Swords is a lot of the times you try to keep things to yourself, and this is not you keeping things to yourself. It's like you're trying to keep this to yourself, or you're trying to hide this aspect of you, or you're trying to hide that this is not like you're trying to hide that it's not as happy, or things aren't like, I don't know. There's something that you're trying to hide within the situation here. Now, it's going to resonate differently with everybody again. So please take this how it resonates. But someone is trying to hide a foundation or something, or is trying to hide the truth of a situation here. Now, this could be how happy or how sad a situation is, but there is definitely a lie being lived. Okay. Now, let's break down the Seven of Swords because I'm nosy. What is the Seven of Swords about? Why is the Seven of Swords here? I'm getting pack light. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. Break down. You got the Ten of Cups twice. Two in reverse, one in the upright, but these cards are all in the upright position. Okay. Now, I do feel as though with the High Priestess coming out with the Judgment card, the Ten of Cups. Now, Some of you guys could be in this self-sabotage energy to where you're trying to convince yourself that you're happy. And that's something that you could be hiding, that you're not truly happy, that you're not truly living the lifestyle in which you want to live. And in turn, this is going to manifest, it's going to unfold, it's going to unravel, and it's going to create some type of blockage because you're not living true to what you truly desire, true to what you want. You're not opening up to who you really are. You're really suppressing yourself here. Now, with the High Priestess here, I do feel as though for some of you guys, yes, you have not been listening to your intuition. You've been going against your intuition. But I also feel as though with the High Priestess card here, this is Spirit calling you out and telling you that you've been keeping secrets, and not you've been keeping secrets from other people, but you've been keeping a secret from yourself. Like you know something in the internal part of you that you have not yet acknowledged or accept, and you're living in some type of denial. What is it that the collective needs to surrender to here? Where did that get? Oh. What is it that the collective needs to surrender to here? Negative thinking. Wow. Surrender to play. Negative thinking. So it says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Now, when it comes to your emotional fulfillment, you have a very negative outlook when it comes to your emotional fulfillment. Now, I don't know if you're currently settling or you've gotten so used to settling for what you deserve. Now, me personally, my definition of fear is when you've become comfortable with being uncomfortable because you're afraid of change. Okay? You've become comfortable with being uncomfortable because you are afraid of change. Now, this High Priestess here is challenging you to the Judgment card. It's challenging you to make a choice, to make a right decision, to use your intuition, or to go based upon how you feel. It's trying to get you to open up to your emotional aspect of you, your feminine side. It's trying to get you to attune to how you truly feel. Now, I feel like for some of you guys been turning a blind eye, the blind cheek. You guys been running away from your feelings, your problems, and your emotions. You haven't addressed this, and that's why it's coming up here with the Seven of Swords. Now, I also feel as though when it comes to how you move or how you walk and how you do your day-to-day thing with this Ten of Cups, why is the Ten of Cups here? Because it came out twice. Why is the Ten of Cups here in reverse? Okay, this means that you're back and forth, you're up and down, you're in and out. Now, I feel as though some of you guys have a mother wound here. Now, some of you guys are really struggling here because you could have a mother wound to where you never fully... Now, it's no shots at your moms, okay? But your mother made certain choices and decisions that impacted you in a way to where you're kind of making the same choices and decisions, and you're repeating cycles or patterns that she's made. Now, this may be something that you do or don't know because of the relationship that you have with your mother, and that's why it's coming out here in the reading. Now, for others of you guys, this is literally a baby's mom, okay? This is the mother of your child. This is the person that you chose to build a foundation or a happy home with here. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Lord. Now, with this Empress card to the Queen of Swords, I feel as though this has nothing to do with anybody else. This is not external of you. This is internal. And Spirit is asking you to love yourself enough and to let go and surrender and release the things that's no longer serving you here with this Four of Pentacles. I do feel as though there is a repeated cycle or a pattern here. There's something that you're used to doing. There's something that you become so comfortable with doing. Like I said, you become so comfortable with being uncomfortable. You're afraid of change, which is my definition of fear. Now, I feel as though with this Empress card to the Queen of Swords, this is you standing into who you are. This is you owning your power. And I feel like with this Four of Pentacles here, you hold on to things so tightly that because no one really held on to you, like, if that makes sense, like you're holding on to something, hoping and wishing and praying for the best, but no matter how it hurts or harms you, no matter how it affects you mentally or spiritually, because the negative thinking card is here. So no matter how something affects you, no matter if you don't think this is the best situation, you still hold on to it, because no one ever held on to you. No one ever gave you the chance. No one ever believed in you. So this is you and your need to control this situation, because you're like, if I can just hold on to it, and if I can just try to protect it, and if I can just try to be here for it, then it will get better. But in all actuality, it's the 10 of Cups. This is all stemming and coming from a hurt space. So this is you settling for less than you deserve. And how do you get what you deserve if you're consistently and constantly settling for less than you deserve? Okay, this means at some point you don't believe that you are deserving of true happiness. Okay, I also feel as though when it comes to you standing into your true authentic self, the Queen of Swords here is reminding you that you need to protect who you are. You need to protect what it is that you truly desire and what you want. And the Empress here is complimenting that style. It's telling you that what you want wants you, and that you're able to attract, you're able to manifest, you're able to create everything that you want. But you have to be able to cut off the things that's no longer serving you. You have to be able to separate the things that you need versus the things that you don't. You have to be able to free yourself of the burdens mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You have to be able to call yourself out on the places in which you've been living in denial with this seven of Swords. You have to be able to say, you know what, I haven't fully accepted this situation for what it is and how it's affected me, my life, and my day-to-day, how I operate on a day-to-day basis. So now it's time for me to take back control of who I am, with the Empress standing in my power, embracing who I am, embracing the love that I have for myself, so I can be able to freely give, but also monitoring who comes into my present circumstances and be able to differentiate. Just because I did not receive this as an inner, like, this is you needing to go in and heal that inner child, to heal your security, to heal your stability here with this Four of Pentacles. Now, just because I didn't receive this then does not mean that I don't deserve it now. And I should not have to deprive myself of anything, because I know that I'm no longer that person. That person was created out of someone else's survival mode. That person was created in my own survival mode. So therefore, when I was in survival mode, I accepted and I allowed certain things, certain behaviors, and certain people to speak to me and to say and to treat me any kind of way. And now that I'm stepping into who I am, I can no longer allow this energy to block my path. Okay, because why is the Eight of Wands here? The Hangman in reverse. The Hangman coming out. This is not the deck I'm supposed to be using, Lord. The Hangman coming out in reverse. Why is the Eight of Wands here? The Hangman coming out in reverse it's like telling you that it's time to surrender to your path. The Hangman coming out in reverse is saying that you're no longer needing to be a victim of your circumstances. You're no longer needing to be tied up and hung up and conflicted and confused to the point to where you can't make the best decision for you. The Hangman in the upright position means that there is a shift, there is a change, or there is a new direction that needs to be had, but you're afraid of taking that direction. You're afraid of stepping into something new, stepping into the unknown. Okay, so the Hangman asks you to shift and change your perspective, to adopt a new lifestyle, to adopt a new way of thinking, to embrace the outside of the box, because it's more areas in which you can plant and grow. Okay, as opposed to when you create riches just in the inside of the box, you are limited. Okay, and Spirit wants you to understand that you are a very limitless being here. Now, why is the Eight of Wands here? So we have the Knight of Swords. Now, you know, none of these cards are in reverse. So the Knight of Swords coming out in reverse. Why is the Eight of Wands here? The Hangman, wow, the Hangman in reverse. Give me one more. The Queen of Cups to the Ace of Swords. Now, Ten of Pentacles. Now, I just feel as though this is saying, don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to embrace who you are. The Queen of Cups is finding balance between what it is that you want, what it is you desire for yourself, and what it is that you feel for yourself, what you feel like you deserve here. Now, I also feel as though with this Knight of Swords energy, you could have how you communicate what it is you want. Okay. Communicating what it is you want versus choosing what it is you want on a day-to-day basis has become the blockage for you. So you could say that you want to do X, Y, and Z, but the steps, the actions, and the direction in which you're going in does not complement what it is that you're saying you want. Now, the Knight of Swords coming in reverse is asking you to shift your communication with yourself, shift your communication with spirit and the divine, so you can have a more clear and open channel here. Now, I also feel as though with the Queen of Swords, with the Queen of Cups to the Ace of Swords, this is claiming victory and success when it comes to your emotional fulfillment and telling yourself that you are deserving, that you are enough, that you are worthy. I am deserving, I am worthy, I am enough to receive everything that I deserve. And that is why the Ace of Swords is here, because now you can clearly think, you can clearly see, you can clearly express, you can clearly open up, and you're going to be very victorious here once you embrace these changes within yourself. Okay. Why is the Five of Wands here? The Five of Wands, the Tower to the Four of Wands. Now, I do feel as though with the Five of Swords, I do feel as though this Five of Wands is creating the blockages here, is you actually healing and creating a new foundation here with the Four of Wands. But everything that is old has to break free. And this may hurt you in a way. You may feel tired. You may feel like you want to give up. You may feel defeated. You may feel like not as successful. You may be looking at something as you failed, or you did not do right by something or someone. With this Five of Swords energy here, it's like an unpleasing energy. But I just need you guys to shift and change your perspective and surrender to what is happening to you. Because with the Hangman in reverse, this is asking you to surrender to the process of the unfolding. Here with the Tower in reverse to the Five of Wands, because I have to cause trials and tribulations in your current situations in order for you to break free, in order for you to see what you no longer need. I have to blow these things up to the point to where you cannot ignore them anymore. The Seven of Swords, I was ignoring a lot of the problems. I was not accepting a situation for what it is. And now with the Tower here to the Five of Wands, everything that has created a blockage on any level of who you are, anything that is suppressing you for becoming the truest, the greatest version of yourself, I have to send the Tower in. I have to tear down every facade, every false identity, every false idea, every false belief, every self-loathing, judgmental version aspect of yourself. I have to tear these things down to help you build a new foundation. Okay. Now, overall energy here is the Page of Wands, because this is new creativity. This is communication. This is a new journey ahead. Now, you go from the Eight of Wands in reverse to the Page of Wands, to starting anew, to planning ahead, to really getting yourself in alignment with where you're supposed to be once you have exposed a lot of the areas in which you negatively think, in which you feel like, in which you've been settling for less. Now, I do want to pull two more surrender cards for the collective to see what is the main energies that they need to be shifting away from or shifting out of. When it comes to the collective, what is two more things that they need to surrender to? So we have divine timing. Okay, now when the divine timing card comes out, this is spirit telling you that there is no need for you to worry, because everything is already ready for you. All you have to do is open up. All you have to do is be patient and allow things to unfold naturally, and try not to control. Try not to become in this energy of desperation. Okay, because sometimes when we're not being fulfilled on a level, we tend to settle for something instead of waiting for it to come and waiting for it to unfold. Okay, I did see surrender to non-action. This is not the time for you to take action. This is a time for you to be still. And then we have surrender to wonder and awe, because there is something that is actually already manifesting in. This is spirit telling you to believe in the impossible, because the impossible is about to happen. But you have to be able to embrace it and let go of the strongholds that have been holding you hostage mentally, holding you hostage emotionally. Whatever has been holding you, whatever has been weighing heavy on your heart, whatever has been hard for you to let go of because it's no longer a part of you and it's time for you. You're okay. For some of you guys, you're in this space to where you're separating from who you are and you're not quite where you're supposed to be yet. You're in the middle because the things is like it's like a pool. It's like a pool. It's like a pool, like a tug of war. You're in the middle. The old version, outdated version of yourself is pulling you this way, and every time it pulls you, you go with it. But then the new version of yourself, the higher level of you, the more happy, the more peaceful, the more joy, contentment pulls you back this way, and it's going to keep pulling, bam, until it's like it can no longer pull, and then you're just there, and then you have a choice that you need to make. Okay, so do I want to continue to do things the way that I used to be? Or do I want to go towards the unknown and actually be okay with not knowing how something is going to unfold, but embracing 2020, but embracing clearly being able to see now. When I seen 2020 and I'm saying going here, this means that even though you cannot see fully clearly, 2020 means that you have hindsight, like you can see something clearly with your mind's eye, and your path is always going to forever be illuminated by the divine, and according to the choices and the decisions that you make within this divine timing. Every experience, everything that you'll ever go through is going to be supported by spirit with this 2020 vision, okay? Because I have a higher knowledge, I have a higher insight than you, and I need you to trust that because you don't know does not mean that it's not going to happen or you're not going to end up exactly where you're supposed to be. I don't need you to get comfortable with living in uncomfortable circumstances. I don't need you to get comfortable there. I need you to say, this is uncomfortable for me. This is something that's out of alignment. This is something that I no longer need. And I need you to step into who you are and create this version of you. Listen, the darkness is for you to add your own light. Okay? The darkness is for you to add your own light, for you to add your colors, for you to be very boisterous about what it is you want and what it is you desire. And as you add your color, as you step into the path, it kind of complements the version of you that you are becoming. Okay? So I'm gonna leave you guys there. Fear of intimacy here at the bottom of the deck with fear of change. Now I told you, do not be afraid to open up. But change is you being comfortable with being uncomfortable and afraid of change. So let's see. Can we get the best advice for the collective? Oh, I think I want a spirit oracle too, actually. Can we get the best advice for the collective with the key oracle, please? And thank you. Partnerships. You are being guided to reach out to form partnerships and alliances to expand your vision and perspective. Take this time to see who comes into your life that is offering to assist you with your endeavors. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly. The bottom of the deck, we have new beginning. It says new doors are opening and new opportunities are here. You are shifting into a higher frequency by honoring yourself and your accomplishments. It's time for a fresh start and a clean slate. You are being asked to only bring your new self into this next chapter. You are being asked to only bring your new self into this next chapter. Now, can we get a self-love oracle for the collective, please? And thank you as we close out. Self-love oracle for the collective. Use discernment. And then we have stop and breathe. But it says use discernment. There is no need to believe something that does not resonate for you. Personal truths can change as perspectives shift and expand. Personal truths can change as perspective shifts and expands. That means that as long as you're constantly growing, evolving, changing, and shifting who you are, what you believe or what you perceive is constantly going to change, shift, and expand, okay? Stop and breathe. It says reality is shaped by what we believe. Take a deep breath, reassess, and realign. Let go of what does not help the situation, okay? So I'm gonna leave you guys there. Peace and prosperity to each and every one of you guys. Bye, loves.